Overcoat. The Overcoat by Nikolai Gogol is a poignant and satirical story that delves into themes of poverty, bureaucracy, and human dignity. The protagonist, Akaky Akakievich Bashmakin, is a low-ranking and timid government clerk in St. Petersburg. He lives a lonely and uneventful life, completely absorbed in his monotonous job of copying documents. Akaky is often mocked and disregarded by his colleagues due to his shabby appearance and humble demeanor. Akaky's overcoat, old and threadbare, becomes a symbol of his destitution. When the cold St. Petersburg winter becomes unbearable, he decides to replace it. However, his meager salary does not allow for such a luxury. Reluctantly, he consults a tailor, Petrovich, who informs him that repairing the coat is impossible and a new one must be made. Determined to buy a new coat, Akaky begins saving every penny, denying himself even the most basic comforts. After months of sacrifice, Akaky finally saves enough money and purchases a modest yet warm and stylish overcoat. This new garment transforms his life. His colleagues, who previously ridiculed him, now treat him with newfound respect, even inviting him to a party to celebrate his acquisition. For the first time, Akaky experiences a fleeting sense of joy and self-worth. Tragically, his happiness is short-lived. On his way home from the party, Akaky is attacked by thieves who steal his precious overcoat. Devastated, he seeks help from the authorities, but his pleas are dismissed with indifference. The police offer no assistance, and a high-ranking official humiliates him further. The loss of the coat, combined with the cruelty of those around him, deeply affects Akaky, and he falls gravely ill. Akaky dies shortly thereafter, his life ending in obscurity and misery. However, the story takes a surreal turn when rumors spread of a ghost haunting St. Petersburg, stealing overcoats from unsuspecting passers-by. This ghost is believed to be Akaky's spirit, seeking revenge for the injustice he suffered in life. In a darkly ironic conclusion, the ghost ultimately confronts the high-ranking official who mistreated Akaky, stripping him of his coat as well. Gogol's The Overcoat is a powerful critique of social inequality and the dehumanizing effects of bureaucracy, highlighting how even the smallest acts of neglect can have profound consequences. Akaky's tragic fate serves as a reminder of the humanity often overlooked in rigid, hierarchical societies. The Nose. The Nose by Nikolai Gogol is a satirical and absurd short story about identity, social status, and bureaucracy. The story follows collegiate assessor Kovalyov, who wakes up one morning to discover that his nose is missing. To his shock and horror, he later encounters his nose, now human-sized and dressed as a high-ranking official, parading around the city. Kovalyov tries desperately to reclaim his nose, but his efforts are futile. The nose refuses to acknowledge him, and various authorities dismiss his bizarre predicament. Meanwhile, the nose continues to enjoy a higher social status than its owner. Eventually, without explanation, the nose returns to Kovalyov's face. Despite his initial distress, Kovalyov resumes his life as though nothing happened, continuing to pursue social advancement. The story is a humorous critique of societal vanity, class distinctions, and the absurdity of human preoccupations with status and appearances. Gogol's use of surreal elements highlights the ridiculousness of bureaucratic systems and social conventions.